I first took my step on Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I thought it was like a simple phone game. Not much to do, easy to learn, you know, all that. But damn, this game keeps surprising me with more and more content, and there will be multiple things I wish I knew sooner to have a smoother gameplay. Since I learned them with the hard way, maybe I can teach you in an easier way. By the way, subscribe. If you subscribe, you will get this cute lamp plushie. The further you play, the more furniture you get. Super cool, but can also be frustrating when decorating visitor cabins because every visitor demands certain items which must be put in the cabin in order to make them visit. After over 100 hours of gameplay, I learned that you can actually search the type they need and it will show only the items which go to this category. Makes it easier to search the items they need, and after that you can do the decorating with the extra items.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing on my app?
Every character has a unique boost they will give you once you level up their friendship. For example, Hello Kitty has a cute chance to give you double the food you make. As for example again, if I make 10 pizzas, Hello Kitty can make me another 10 of them. This would have been so important for me to know when I was struggling to make recipes because I was lacking rare ingredients such as cinnamon, for example. Hello Kitty's boost also included the potions from Kuromi as well as the soda station. Let's stay on the friendship boost topic for a little more. A lot of people seem to be struggling to gain golden medals in certain races, me included. After 100 hours of gameplay, I still had many races which I was repeating with bad success, even with multiple boosts from Kuromi. But just a couple of days ago I found out Pom Pom Purin was the key item for them. All the races I struggled after tens of tries were now done on the first try when Pom Pom Purin was my company. The jump boosts are key for multiple races, plus of course the potion boost included. One of the things I learned illegal late was when switching companies for different duties, you can actually literally just call them and they will come over. No need to run to the other side of the map all the time to go to the certain location and realize, damn, it is empty here. Is she drinking again? Fish well is a well, which is more of a currency in this game, but has an actual function. It is a chance to drop ocean or fish themed furniture, which is needed for example to get Pam to visit. It is cursed, because no one really seems to get how it works. It most likely is just randomized with a low chance to get the furniture. Everyone has their own fish and tactic which works, but for me I like to use rare and other fish together. Either only sending 5 rares at a time or 5 rares and 5 other fish at the same time. Sometimes if I have run out of rare fishes, but for example I have 2 left, I just have used these 2 rare fishes and then added other random fishes and still gotten the furniture pieces. So as mentioned, the system is random, but using rare fishes has been for me the only way so far to gain the furniture. The fish I use can only be found at night around this location. It is golden colored and the fish is called sailing charmfish. The best is to use batch for the fish boost when you do it. One of the things I also learned after 100 hours of gameplay is that you can actually ask every character to find something for you every day. The character can only find one item type every day, but collects all of it on the map. But notice that when you ask them to find the type of resource, the resource disappears completely for that day from the map, and you may only find it from Friendship X, if even from them. Not good if you need the item, for example, to buy certain furniture from the shop that day. Next day, all the resources you ask from the characters can be found at this chest. Sometimes when we decorate the cabins, we all of a sudden need something. It may be a craftable item, food, or just the decoration needs a better look from the colors. For this, I always have the crafting table, oven, and all these in my backpack and not in the cabins. No need to run away to different locations to craft or cook, and also it helps a lot with stylishing the furniture when you can compare the furniture at the cabin at the same time. Did you know, to make your cabins look more cozy, you can put items on the bed. Super cute idea with the plushies, for example. You can also decorate the cabins with anything. I personally enjoy putting butterflies around the flowers, for example. Also, on each character's birthday, there unlocks a lot of more items for more personal decorating. At birthdays, you can collect kits to use them for recipes or furniture. All of a sudden, their friend's room can look very fan-based. Focus on dailies more than the story guests. Story guests are important to unlock new stuff such as biomes and visitors, but to actually make your visitor stays, you need to be active to do the dailies. Some of the visitors are even seasonal, meaning that if you ignore their dailies, you might need to wait for a year to see them again. Some visitors may be only around Christmas season and some only in summer season, and so on. Some of the visitors are also needed for the guests to unlock even more visitors, so you can lack content by ignoring the dailies. Not all are seasonal, but the easiest to keep up is just to do the dailies every day and be active making the cabins. It is not a game changer, but for a lot of players who want every visitor to stay forever, this is an important note. Okay, you need to chill with spending the strawberry crates. Like actually, they will be harder to get. Don't open all the cabins in one biome at once. Save them when needed. I started by unlocking one cabin per biome, and when needed more I could just upgrade or open another one. Nothing hurts more than having all needed for the visitor except the cabin. You can also get a strawberry crate every Friday when you just log in the game, so remember to do it. And also a small spoiler warning. Close your ears if you are new and don't want the spoiler tip. Especially if you're new, just remember, multiple new biomes will be unlocked which you can't even see at the map yet, and each biome has their own visitors and cabins. So all I can say, save strawberries. Especially mid-game, you will be lacking in them and cursing for it. Here was my top 10 tips and tricks. Tell me your tips in the comments and let's help especially the new players together. And remember to subscribe, it would help me a lot, so thank you if you did that, and leave a like. We will see you in the next video, so until then, bye bye.